Question. How do we call? He gave us a signal.
Yes, you already know. It makes me so happy. Trevor H, you know all about the duh. It's great to see the battalion kicking off the stream with the Bat Channel theme. And for Christmas, Trevor H, we will grant you this. You asked for it, you got it. It's been a while since we played that. Usually we only do it for our DC streams, which we haven't had too many to do lately. It's been all about Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, Godzilla, Star Wars lately. But tonight, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite directors and checking out his newest film, Rebel Moon, on Netflix. So guys, this is your time to pull up Netflix, grab Rebel Moon, make sure it's up at 0 seconds. We're just going to hit start on the countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. But you already know what to do. Let's get through all the little pleasantries real quick. But first, Trevor H, I just want to say thank you so much for that $10 soup chat coming in hot already, giving us all the feels for Christmas, my man. Corey, super bro, Corey, can you play Trevor H a little something to say thank you for that $10 super chat? For you.
Let's get excited, bro. Which one should we do, Trey?
I think, let's get a little Sparta. Let's do a little Sparta.
Oh, yeah. Let's get people ready. Man, we're brothers. I was thinking that too. This one's for you, Trevor H.
Spartans! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I appreciate it, Trevor H. You the best, my man. Guys, make sure.
Donkey Kong was asking, did someone make that, Trey? Do you know anybody who made that song?
Some dude named Bat Channel made it. He's a real interesting guy.
You made the music?
Did I make the music? I don't know if I made it, but Bat Channel made it. Yes, I did compose that, King Donkey Kong. It was actually one of my entries for the Zack Snyder did a art competition, and part of it was a music portion, and I had put that into the running for a Justice League theme that I end up tweaking and morphing into the Bat Channel theme when I decided to do a YouTube channel. So coming full circle a little bit. But it's guys, I can't tell you.
People are confused. They're like, some of our new members are like, Dutta, what the hell are you talking about? And Kaiju Crazy Craig Rowland said, I'm confused as well.
Hey, yeah, well, for our new people who haven't quite experienced the Dut before, that's what it is. It's the battalion fight song. So you guys are all part of the battalion. And if you want to become a bigger part of the battalion, You guys already know what to do. Smash that like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And if you want to get to know us a little more, you can follow us on our social media pages like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at @the_bat channel, or on Facebook at Holy Bat Channel. Help us reach 3,000 subs before the end of the year. That's our goal. Replay crew, you know what to do. Share this stream and help us get there. Make Christmas all the more special. Make the New Year's a bigger deal. We can't do it without you, Battalion. And replay crew, let us know throughout the theme, man, as you're watching with us. Tell us your thoughts. This will be my second time watching Rebel Moon.
Wow.
As I told people on Monarch Legacy of Monsters, our watch party for that, I wanted to experience it without any distractions, and just be a fan first, rather than a content creator.
Forget that, kid. I saved it. I have not seen it yet. I've been dying to see it. I waited to watch it all for the first time with you. So if this is your first time seeing it as well with us tonight, put that in the chat. I'm curious. I'm gonna throw myself in there, Trey.
Okay. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Corey, I say we not waste any time. What's that?
Bat Dan gave a super chat as well.
Oh, thank you so much, Bat Dan. I knew he was watching it with a friend tonight. I hope you're having a good time. I got the popcorn ready, the fizzy drinks. You know what to do. Watching Rebel Moon with a friend now. Have a great show. Thank you so much, Bat Dan, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you so much. Corey, can we play Bat Dan a little something to say thank you?
Absolutely.
And then he had us. Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
Cool.
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
Thank you, Bat Dan. Yeah, we got a lot of people filing in today, buddy.
Sweet. Who's all in the chat, Corey, before we bring everyone on from our panel?
Oh, yeah. All right. So we got, of course, Trevor H. We got Bat Dan. We got Chubby Teddy Monsters Productions in-house. Bat Fanatic. Dean Classified Monarch Eyes Only. Atomic Kaiju 1954. Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse Guy. Stocks Bulletins, Wayne Enterprises, Kaiju Crazy, Craig Rowland, did I say him? Maybe not. King Donkey Kong, Oracle's Clock Tower, Red Hooded Outlaw, Beyond the Night, Qatar Law, The Butler, Batwoman, 9 Lives in Hell here. I also saw our boy. It's coming in. They're coming in quick. Rock Talks. Hey, Rock Talks. Good to see you, buddy. He was killing it with the drops lately for the Rebel Moon and the Cell movement and everything like that. So fantastic job there, Rock Talks. Batwoman. We got Costello's Way in the house. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of people, Trey, who are saying first time. We got Beyond the Night, watching it for the first time. The Butler saying second. The Batman Who Laughs, first time. Atomic Kaiju saying first time. Dean Classified Monarch Eyes Only, first time. The Emancipator, TJ, first time viewer in the building. What is up? Oh, man. Oh, dang. Some people are on third times. We got hashtag Restore the Snyderverse Guy going on 5 times. Yo, Red Robin 5 times. He is Red Robin 5 times as well. Welcome, Red Robin. We got Costello's Way. If he's in the house, hello. It's been a while. Oracle's Clock Tower saying second time for me. She couldn't wait. And Rock Talks dropping a $10 super chat. $10 super chat, Trey.
$10. Oh, my man. Thank you so much, Rock Talks. I appreciate you saying much love to you guys for all your help with the trending event marketing. You guys are, it starts with you. You're putting it up. You're making all those banners for us. So I appreciate you to keeping the fight alive and just organizing it. People don't realize how tough that is. It's, I mean, we all have lives, we all have jobs that we're doing. It's not just us hanging around the internet nonstop. I have a full-time job. I'm tired. I honestly, to be real with you guys, I'm a little under the weather even. As soon as I got off work, my stomach has just been killing me and I try to sleep it off. So I'm still not feeling great, but I was like, the show goes on. I'm not missing this watch party with y'all to celebrate Rebel Moon, a movie that we've all been waiting for a very long time. The moment Zack talked about it. And I'll say something once we bring the panel on, but first off, I just want to say thank you so much, Rock Talks, for your $10 super chat, sir. Really, really do appreciate it. And thank you for everything that you do. Keep it up, sir. Seriously, keep it up. Corey, can you play Rock Talks a little something? Say thank you, thank you.
Yeah, let's get. You know what? Let's give him this one.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
I love that so much.
It's so great. Corey, let's go ahead and bring out our amazing panel, Retro Nerd Girl and Koj in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what
Hey,
How's it going?
Hey guys.
shooting a bit.
Out of curiosity, is this anyone's first time watching Rebel Moon on the panel other than Corey?
Retro?
No, this is my second time.
Second time? Cool.
Oh, we.
Oh, I was waiting for you. My bad.
We have a little delay, I guess, but yes, I saw it before. Of course, actually, like as soon it was available, I'm a fan, so there's no way I would not see this immediately. And it was a moment. I won't give my thoughts just yet.
Cool. I had certain thoughts about it too that I think people would find interesting. There's well, first I'll let Koj say. Koj, is this your first time?
Oh no, this will be my second time. I just finished watching it 40 minutes ago.
Oh, nice.
Before starting this, it's been busy. It's been weird. In between, then I fell asleep last night because I was doing Fortnite or whatever, and I was gonna watch after, but that didn't happen. So here we are.
I like it. One thing I do want to say is I've seen a lot of content creators kind of talk about Rebel Moon that you could tell like when some content creators haven't really done their research and they're just listening to what the headlines are saying. It they keep bringing up Star Wars. They keep saying, well, this is Zack Snyder's Star Wars. This is the Star Wars movie he wanted to make, but Lucasfilm told him no, so Netflix purchased it. That's not true. It was an original idea that Zack spun in college that he always kept in his back pocket. And then one day when he heard Lucasfilms was, not really doing much, he was like, well, what if I turned it into a Star Wars film? So he morphed an original idea to a Star Wars idea. They said no. And as Debbie Snyder, you can look this up. There's an interview with Debbie and Zack Snyder talking about how this idea came about. Once Lucasfilm said no, Debbie said that's the best thing that could have happened to you, Zack, because Zack was kind of bummed because he loved Star Wars, right? Star Wars, the thing that made him want to become a director. Debbie said, this was your idea. You have an opportunity to not be held to anything that came before you, to what came before with Star Wars. You can do your own thing. And a great thing that happened because Zack was able to create this whole insane universe that's going to spawn off comics, video games, this movie series, it is huge. So anyone who's referring to it as Zack Snyder's Star Wars, they don't know what they're talking about. This is Zack Snyder. Yes, are there influences of Star Wars? Absolutely, but everything is done through inspiration. Even George Lucas's Star Wars was multiple films of inspiration.
Absolutely. So, and classical stories too.
Exactly. Yeah. Mythology, history, all going into Star Wars. So anyone who's just constantly saying, hey, this is just Zack's weird Star Wars that he wanted to do, but Lucasfilm wouldn't let him do, they're not correct. They didn't do their research.
Yeah, I would agree with that if I may. Because after seeing it, it's all fresh in my mind, all the tingles and the feels and all the information. It's beautiful. So the thing is, if someone says it exactly like, oh, it's just another Star Wars, that's like a surface, shallow level complaint because after experiencing it, it's the furthest from, in my opinion. I can see probably just a hint of possible Star Wars, but it's layered with so much other stuff. I saw more fantasy folklore mixed with sci-fi more than anything. Like, if anything, I would say, this is Zack Snyder's original JRPG. So
Yeah.
it has not. I don't get any Star Wars. In fact, I feel more of a Seven Samurai from this than
That's
Justice
what,
League had.
yeah, this
Way
is
more.
Yeah.
basically what this is. Inspired by Akira Kurosawa's work, and
Yeah.
so is Star Wars. And I think a lot of people forget that that is the origin of Star Wars. It
Hmm.
is that particular movie. Also, um, this is not the first time that someone has adapted that particular movie.
Exactly.
We have the Magnificent Seven. We have a movie called, which is one of my favorite movies, Message from Space. That one was from 1978. And then we have what's the next one? Battle of uh, Beyond the Stars, which is a Roger Corman film done in I believe the year was 1980. Uh, these movies took the same idea and they basically have the same story structure. Now, you can say the same thing for many, many, many other movies have the same story structure because that's how stories are told. You use a lot of the same series of stories to tell the story that you're telling. I just watched a wonderful a little video from someone, and I do love the video, but however, it was one of those ones where they were comparing Star Wars to um, uh, Rebel Moon, and it was very interesting how they said how wonderful the characters were developed in the very first Star Wars movie, and how there was a lack of development in Rebel Moon. And I'm like, well, you're now just proving that the two stories are totally different. So,
Mm.
I mean, it was very interesting to hear that, yes, it's
Hmm.
only just copying Rebel Moon, but it's not because it does, copying Star Wars, but it's not because it didn't get the emotional stuff right. Now, let's be honest. I'll be absolutely honest. When I first saw Star Wars, I was not paying attention to Luke or any of that stuff. I was paying attention to the spaceships. I was paying
Mm.
attention to Darth Vader, could get you in your sleep. I was paying attention to the robots and the spectacle of it. But I also there was a great story in there, and a story about people who were fighting against an incredible evil, and that really touched me and got to
Mm.
me. And sure, Luke Skywalker being a kid that was tragically pulled into the story to the point where he had to be the hero. It was definitely the emotional piece in that story. I think in this story there are emotional moments. We're just not. A lot of people aren't mentioning them because it doesn't fit the narrative that there's no character development. And as we continue on, as we watch the movie, and maybe I can point out a couple things. We'll probably all be able to point out a few things here and there.
Absolutely. So guys, hopefully everyone has it ready to go. And wonderful points, first off, to everyone on the panel. I think you guys I think you guys have hit a lot of interesting things that it will be a fun discussion to have once we review it at another time. But yeah, Super Ray, what were you gonna say?
I also think it's kind of dangerous when people compare, another movie to a franchise or a story. Because when you think of Star Wars, you're immediately thinking Vader, you're thinking Jedis, you're thinking this and that. Well, if you're comparing it to that, and this is something completely different, which it is, like, are you going to have those emotional attachments of like, oh, I didn't really see my Jedis, or I didn't really see my Sith, or different things like that, and that's going to create some biasness to you as a viewer as well. You know, like you this is not connected any way to it. While the story could have been used for it potentially, it's not connected. It's a whole new story. It's a whole new really tale. And you know, with Star Wars, we've had hundreds of episodes, tons of movies, you know, like it's, you know, you just can't compare the two, you know. It's a different story altogether.
Yeah, I
Also,
agree.
there's so much of this genre, sci-fi and fantasy, to go around. If you see enough of the genre, why is it just the most popular? What about the others? Or is it Babylon 5s or the Battlestar Galacticas? The list goes on.
Yes.
Even Starship Troopers has a universe. Come on, people. So it's a lot, and you got to give it. I'm used to seeing that a lot, so I don't find it difficult, or I find it. I don't understand the comparison, or that there needs to be comparison. I'm just kind of used to multiple stories of sci-fi, fantasy,
Me too.
kung fu, musicals, whatever. It's a genre, and I just think it's kind of petty to compare popular to anything else.
I agree. But you know, I mean, it's film is subjective, right? Everyone can have an opinion. You know, some people are just, and we all know as Zack Snyder fans, people either love his stuff, hate it. Some people are in the middle. He tends to be a very diverse, you know, divisive director with his content, which that's fine. I mean, the one thing you can't say about Zack Snyder is like people don't talk about his films, right? People are always talking about his films, and in a way, that's a great theme. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Watching it for the second time. As you notice, if you follow me on Twitter, I did post that I had a big theory about something that I've started to see other people catch on now with their second and third viewings. So it's very cool to see that other people are noticing some of the things I think Zack is hinting at. I won't bring it up during the movie just because I want people like Corey and the people who are first timers in the chat to experience it and really soak it up like a sponge.
Good idea.
I'm excited for you guys to see this. And one thing I will say, this is definitely a PG-13 film. But you can tell Zack Snyder's rated R director's cut is gonna be insane.
Yeah,
you know,
Hands
it's gonna
down,
be very
hands
Zack.
down.
You know,
I
thank
thought
you
this
so much.
was, but wow, really?
I know. Watching, I looked at my wife and I was like, "Damn, I can already see where Zack is going with some of this." It's like Game of Thrones in space. You know?
Yes, if you were gonna make a comparison, that's actually better suited.
I would agree. Yeah, in terms of like saying Star Wars, no, I think it's like better to say like Game of Thrones and Glorious Bastards. You know, the Magnificent Seven. In space.
And where I'm coming from, I'm seeing like, because video game movies are also a thing. I see Chrono Trigger, I see Final Fantasy, I see Season 3. I see a lot of stuff going there too.
Yeah, some people were mentioning Mass Effect as well.
Oh, there you go.
And you know,
RPG, action RPG.
And you know, guys, you know, I think it's very important. If there are some people who are seeing in this like there is too much Star Wars for them, or it's not a story that it's really touching them in the way they wanted it to really be for them. I think it's completely and totally fine for everyone to have their own view of what a film means to them, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
You don't have to love something, and because you know maybe someone else does, and you don't, and you should not feel ashamed of your or ashamed to express that. But also, I think it's so important to respect other people's opinions on stuff. I mean, look, there are certain things I don't like that other people absolutely love. And so I'm not going to, you know, stop their enjoyment of that thing because, you know, don't enjoy okra because I hate them. hate okra. You guys are no way. Like I'll just say like that's something for me. But if you want to enjoy, it's very important to be, you know, respectful that the people who enjoy Rebel Moon, let us have some fun. in this, this world. This is a tough world, and let us enjoy it if we so desire. And if you
Yeah.
don't like it, it's fine. Also, if you don't like it, I'm really curious as to what it is, what movies you do love, and so on and so forth.
I agree. And speaking of entertainment, guys, hopefully you have it ready to go, all set up. Are you guys ready for some Rebel Moon action?
Absolutely.
100%.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right here,
I
right here.
can't wait. I'm excited for you guys. Get ready for this crazy experience. A whole new universe awaits us over on Netflix. Rebel Moon. Let's make this big. All right, here we go. Obviously, for those who it's the first time watching a watch party on YouTube, I obviously can't show the movie. YouTube would
Damn
take
you,
us down
Trey.
very, very quickly. You have to have Netflix for it. So
Boo this man.
I know. I apologize. But here we go, guys.
No.
Hopefully you have your popcorn, your fizzy drinks, your candy if you want it. And let's do this. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Play.
What's up, Keith?
Number 37 on like. Oh, on like. Okay, I was gonna say 37 times watching this. It's like, how?
You sleep?
It's been on repeat. Stone Quarry.
Oh, hey, Keithy. I didn't see you there. Hi, Keithy.
What's up, Keithy? Good to
Hi,
see you, brother.
everybody.
I
Hi,
thought he
everybody. Great to
looked
see everybody
familiar
here.
from your show and Brogu. Check back chat, Trey.
What's up?
Check the back chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so I can kind of pay more attention.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Yosef Fresh. It's a new age for the universe.
Man, these spaceships are pretty awesome.
Oh, they're insane.
I agree, Butler. Junkie XL, Tom Holkenborg did a great job with the score.
Chills, man. Absolutely chills.
I like that font.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because it's always been
Oh,
white.
oh my God, I do love this.
It's so visually stunning.
Yeah.
Zack
What's your
is-
timestamp, guys? Sorry, just want to check.
Like 2:28 in.
Okay.
2 hours,
Thank you.
13:25 left.
Cool.
Man,
I was a
what
little
cool
bit ahead.
planet. The crazy thing is he shot this all on his phone.
Yeah.
That was a cool video that he put out about phone and the power of it.
Yeah, because a lot of us
Yep.
indie filmmakers have to shoot on our phones.
Yep.
This just the way she rubs her fingers through the dirt reminds me of Darkseid and Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's another movie
Land
he
is
does it
important.
in the same thing. I think he does it in 300 as well, where somebody grabs some soil. It's like a constant thing.
Are we going to get a Zack Snyder Easter egg appearance in this at all?
I didn't catch it if he does. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. He video cinematography. He did the cinematography for all this, so probably not.
Yeah, because he didn't have one in Army of Dead, did he?
I don't believe so.
Oh, he's too busy. I wouldn't if I was in his shoes.
I joined Space Force and I still wound up in the desert. Oh, yeah. I'll sign me up for that.
What's up, bro, Gru? See you later, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Zero Atlantis, my man. It's been forever. Have you been doing any gaming streams lately? Good to see you, dude.
Damn.
Nice.
Mm. Be fruitful and multiply. Oh,
I'm getting so many medieval vibes, you know?
Yeah.
right.
It's very Norse too, you know.
Right.
Kind of
Yeah.
I
having
felt like I need to
your
play
ale
Skyrim
hall.
or something.
Yeah.
Where
I
you
was
need-
feel-
more.
I was feeling Viking too.
yeah.
Mm.
Trey, you should do that with your beard.
Yeah, put the beads in there,
I
Trey.
said this, my wife said the same thing.
That's cool.
Get all blinged up.
Not gonna lie, you would look hot with that beard. Don't worry, she never watches the replay.
I love it, Oracle.
I appreciate that though. Thank you.
So this guy Hagen is trying to get her married, it looks like. Off to that guy's den. He's trying to set up something a little bit more permanent for her.
He seems like an adopted father in a way.
Mm.
Caring.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Zero Lance. Hopefully you're feeling better, brother. Love to see you back on kicking ass at Halo, man. What's your guys' time code?
Mine is 7:59.
Mine's 7:57. I'm behind a little bit, 2 seconds.
About 8 minutes in.
Oh, I actually have a timer. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I can.
Look at you,
Oh, I
Retro.
love your timer.
Prepared. I love it. You got the timer going.
I need one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retro never disappoints, man.
He's always prepared.
You
I
guys
need
are
the help. Thank you.
sweet. Maybe I could set it up behind me while we watch.
Spaceship has everything.
I know it's the best.
Need one of those.
Mm. Yeah, buddy. I'm getting like Covenant vibes right now, just coming in. It's a beautiful shot. I need a weapon. Oh yeah, Nia. Hammer. I like this guy. Man, the chills again, man. The music's beautiful.
Trevor H says, if you don't mind me saying, Laura, I think he meant Cora, is such a better character than Ray from the sequel trilogy.
It's fair. Hmm. Hmm. He is giving me some like I'm not your king type vibes, Trey.
Mm.
Look at that shadow.
Whoa.
It was like a silhouette of a king, like Sauron or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Love the
Oh,
Still
yeah,
there.
the
effects, man.
scene. I choose the next words wisely.
That's the timestamp right there, Law.
Yeah, retro. Oh, this guy's cool.
Retro's the best, man. She always got us covered.
Always.
Why'd you say that name?
Uh-oh. Hmm. Those like religious leaders, it looks like. The edge of my seat right now. Something's about to happen.
Yeah, the tension is really, really high.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just know this guy has got like crazy vibes right now.
And what's amazing about it is usually they use music to create that tension, slight
Yeah.
bending in the notes to make
Ooh.
it out of tune. To
Yeah,
I
there's no
like how we're
music.
just
but
letting
there's
it.
no music. It's just the performance of these characters.
Yeah.
Whoever mentioned Inglorious Bastards, so you guys are right on that. Guy gives me that blonde Inglorious Bastard guy, German guy's vibe.
Mm.
May I have some of your delicious milk, Corey?
Who here's the Bear Jew? Is that what the yeah. It's a crooked smile.
It's like the complete opposite of what he was just told.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Now the music has kicked in earlier.
Mhm.
It's usually when someone knows what's going to happen next before the rest of the characters do.
Hmm. Oh yes.
Huh.
Negan vibes, baby. Here we go. I'm liking this guy.
No.
Lucille. Ain't gonna be pee pee Bad City real soon.
Cora knows what's about to go down.
Oh, damn. Buddy, are you still there?
It's a vampire bat.
Oh, man.
Whoa. They're just farmers, so this is really horrifying to them.
It's a vampire bat. I want half your shit. What's that guy's name,
Cora,
Trey?
Cora said that. She said they want, what are they here for? Everything.
Mm-hmm.
What was that main guy's name, Trey?
Um,
Who? Atticus Noble.
Atticus, yeah, it's like starts with an A.
Atticus Noble.
Yeah. I'm Atticus.
Notice how he's traveling with 3 dudes in red holy garbs or whatever. One
Yeah.
holding a weapon, one holding something religious, and a rule book.
Yeah.
Judge,
Yeah.
jury, and execution.
Nice.
He can do whatever he wants wherever
Nice
he goes.
catch.
Mhm. Very biblically looking there.
Even these soldiers' armors are like old knights. Even the robot.
Yeah.
It's like Zenyatta from Overwatch.
Mm.
Ugh. It's like the disrespectful soldiers in Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
The water.
Super, super disrespectful.
You know, and it also just shows their ignorance. You know, like to them, water is probably very precious, and they're just wasting it away.
Mm-hmm. Like what they do in the Congo.
Crazy.
The commander of sergeants give me Michael Shannon vibes.
Very
That's
much
exactly what
so.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zod 2.0.
Yeah.
Is it like his brother or
just
something?
now.
Is
Zod
he
minus
related to him?
one.
He has to be because just the way he squints his eyes walking, I was
It's
like,
uncanny, right?
yes. I actually looked up if Michael Shannon was in Rebel Moon. I was like, is that Michael Shannon? Am I missing something?
Oh, that's beautiful. I love water reflection on walls and ceilings. That's like one of my favorite things to see in like cinema or photography.
I just love the design of this robot.
Mm-hmm.
Easily, if you saw me on Twitter, my favorite character, Jimmy. Love
Jimmy,
this
yeah.
Is that his name? I'm really
Yep,
slow on that.
Jimmy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think technically it's like JC1435,
35.
but they call him
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
JC.
It's very interesting
That's beautiful.
how his face lights up like that when she touches him on the face. What does that mean? What does it
Mm.
mean?
Or he has some. Maybe he has some sentience. He didn't know because it turned red there too when he touched it again.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie Automatica or whatever with
Mm.
Antonio Banderas?
Mm.
It's a good watch if you like themes of robots
It
and their
might
sentience.
be a while to Ladia, obviously with the holidays, but might be like a couple of weeks if you're okay with that. But have a good night, brother.
Good night, bro. Always good seeing you. Some people need a slogan to get behind stuff. She's like so over him too.
I love how he's trying. He's trying. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, they're in a tough spot.
Still sound like fear talking there. I like how gentle the music is, and I like the pacing. I don't like movies feeling rushed, but
Mm.
it's exciting at the same time. If that makes sense. Dang.
Ah, ew, what a gross. So gross.
Yeah, let's go now.
I'll listen to the music underneath.
I like the hard focus there.
He's like, definitely get her. I love it. She does not want to do this.
I think she's waiting for the right moment. Mm.
Dang. I'd hate to be that stunt person on that day. My goodness. Yeah.
You took it like a suplex.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. You know that in the the other cut, it's gonna be crazy that moment.
Right.
Yeah, that was gentle. That was gentle.
She brought a knife to a laser gun fight and won.
Oh yeah, she did.
And the axe, right? But yeah, she bought the knife, the blade. That's some RoboCop shot right there.
I love it. It's
It
so
wasn't
cool.
even like, yeah, it wasn't didn't even look like it was aimed.
What it was the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet.
Dang. Went against his programming.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no directive for him.
Oh my God, he saved her. How? How indeed?
What a beautiful thing there.
You can
And
tell it was
designs
like an
on it.
officer pistol.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's
gorgeous.
super blinged up.
Yeah. They did, Carrie Kelly.
Oh, okay. So your Rockies are those horses things.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm taking notes.
I know. So it's like Retro's watching and paying attention, writing down notes, getting ready for a review.
Mm-hmm. It might be a while before I do like a deep dive, but because there's so much.
Mm.
There's a lot going on.
Uh, I mean, I don't know. I feel I've already had emotions about what's happened with the village. I definitely feel like there's, you know, we just met them. We like what's happening there, right? And unfortunately, this whole thing with General Atticus, like, really shook everything up. So I don't know. I'm invested. I'm in.
I love what TJ says. You know what's funny? People are crying for a Jimmy in the DCEU. Zach gave us one, and he's cooking. Mm.
Mm.
The young general.
Thank you so much, Beyond the Night. What this guy said. Remember to hit that like, replay crew, comment away.
Wow.
So weird.
That's creepy.
Isn't it?
Oh, Curiel's right.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, yes. Hmm.
As you wish.
I met Carrie.
Oh wow, I didn't recognize him.
He's an interesting guy.
Wow.
Some indoctrination going on. Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa.
That looks so crazy.
Whoa.
You got the robots fighting too.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
Dread Pirate Spice King.
Wow. They got that Illuminati type vibe in that flag.
Mm.
The eye with like the predator targeting symbol around it or something.
Mm-hmm. The triangle up there.
And the trailers, the bad guys have this eye symbol all over the place. If you remember.
Big brother, they're watching you.
There's so many culture mixes going on here. It's cool.
Whoa.
Is that a blonde girl back there? She looks like a robot. She's moving like one. Like a love robot or something.
Oh. Whoa.
This cantina's missing a band though.
I don't like you. He doesn't like you either. That was cool.
Orcs.
Yeah, orc.
We don't like their kind. Man, look at all those candles.
This guy.
Ew.
I remember the first time I watched this is like, that's not what I was expecting he was looking at.
Oh.
Damn. Woo.
Oh.
Yes.
Titus.
Whoa. Release.
Dang. The alien ordered human for dinner.
Ew.
One big giant brain bug.
I love what Oracle says here. Is, in the words of the Wonder Woman movie, I am both frightened and aroused.
Oh, speaking of aroused, here's the alien horny Pierce Morgan.
This dude's voice sounds like one of the guys on the Mount Olympus thing in
Yes.
300.
Oh,
Oracle, yeah.
Mm.
yeah, you're right.
What's his name?
Do you think that creature makes the alpha zombies from Army of the Dead? Ooh. That's a cool thought. Zach did say it was connected.
I can see that. That kid was
Ooh,
super
yeah, you're
zombie-ified.
right. Oh my gosh.
This is so John Woo right now. I love it.
Woo!
He just want to get his hands on him one more time. Yeah, that was a good kick.
Don't you just love the way it finishes up like da-da-da-da-da-dum?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's very kind of classical musical scoring, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Just like looking at him, he's hilarious.
Dude, agreed. I can't wait for the game, TJ.
Yeah, right. Stop right there. I'm in. Whoa. That's a cool ship.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah. It feels like a ship on the ocean too, with the camera right here.
Mhm. Yes, very boat-like.
Yeah, exactly. It's like first time he's been off world, I'm guessing.
So cool. I love all the windows.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Oh, what the heck? What the heck?
Oh, he watches sunsets in a whole new vision.
Yeah. Is that his like lover or something?
He's a, or his toy. Tentacle, hentai, and choking. Looks like.
I wondered that too. The
Mile
first time I saw
high.
it, I was like, "That's going to be as a red hooded outlaw, a weird scene in the R-rated cut."
There's this old Canadian sci-fi series called Lex. It was like they teetered on the line like that too. That's our boy. Oh shit. So you have an actor for Darkseid and an actor for Doomsday in one movie and one scene together. Darkseid from Justice League, Doomsday from the Krypton TV show that was originally Man of Steel prequel.
Mm.
Hey.
He's so funny.
So he's not a nice guy.
No.
It looks like it'd be fun to ride.
Dang.
Oh my god! Corey, was
What?
that dude was from 300? The it's not the is it Arcadians who joined them?
The Athenians.
Athenian? No, it's not the Athenians. It's someone else. So he's just like, "See, dear friend, I brought more soldiers than you
Yeah.
did."
Those
Yeah.
are those the Arcadians?
I think they're Arcadians, right?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
The Athenians are boy lovers.
Yeah. Athenians are boy lovers.
I think
Yeah,
Arcadians
Arcadian.
were like Red Sonja's from,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Showing respect.
How to Train Your Bird.
What's up, the Batman? Timestamp here is on retros. We're
Oh, yeah.
at an hour, right? Hour and 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Is that what you're saying?
Let's get that closer for you. Can you see it?
Yep, hour and 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Those drums gave me Man of Steel vibes with the flying, with Jor-El on his steed that flies, Eric.
It definitely is kind of has that like BBS
With the
soundtrack,
drums,
you know?
right?
Which makes perfect sense because Tom with Man of Steel and the BBS score, he was really in charge of the percussion side of it.
Mm.
What's up, Scottish geek guy? Howdy, folks. Watched Rebel Moon earlier today. Gave it a 6 out of 10 in my video review. Okay, it's not bad. I'll have to check that out later.
I love this. Gonna hit that run. I love it. Love it.
Wow.
I love this part so much. Oh, that music is
Love the
so
music
nice.
here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
Amazing.
Zack just knows how to capture like the magic of flying. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. That's so beautiful. Aw.
Hey,
Mhm.
the homies.
More love, please.
He's got a really good lean Conan look going on.
Oh, yes, right?
Like young Conan stories. Psh, I don't trust that laugh.
Yeah. He's like,
Exactly. Here we go.
Agreed. Yeah, the Conan meets the Griffin. Music is
It's like, I'm just
amazing.
gonna get on there and do.
Uh-oh.
I love what Carrie Kelly says here. So beautiful. I mean the creature, but the Conan man too. It's okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I think there's more there in the director's cut.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, probably a lot more spaghetti. I like these different worlds and planets we're getting, you know?
Mm.
I like how they have a name and then the sector or planet underneath it. Like, this is cool. Hey, Bayduna, I love her. It's one of my favorite South Korean actresses.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, Qatar, you're right. Hey, it's Rocket from Sucker Punch. BPS.
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah, it does feel like Witcher.
Wow. Oh.
Wow.
Damn. Oh. She stabbed her ass.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Let's go. Oh. Yes. Yes. Hell yes.
Now I need her to come and get the spiders that I've found in the bathroom.
Empty Gatorade bottle and a card.
Hmm.
Well, you already know, Sin Havoc. When I hear that the good scores, it's my jam. My
Wow.
jam, big fella.
I think universally everybody likes that character, right?
Hell
Am
yeah.
I imagining that?
She's wonderful, you know.
Nemesis, yeah.
And that's what I love is there's just so much. Like I know some people are like, you're introducing too much, like in one film.
It's
It's like,
true. Yeah, there's a
You gotta
lot
see
in
Seven
here.
Samurai
you
again.
know,
There's a lot going on there too.
there's so
Yeah.
much they can do with it though. The potential's like insane for the world building. You know, there's
Mhm.
you could do spin-offs on all these characters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even the worlds are visiting. Hmm.
Mm.
Now the King Zombie in Army of Dead, he held his kid and a glue in his hand and gave life back to it. What
Mm.
if Army of Dead is a history of this world? Because usually in zombie stories, they're trying to find ways to make regenerative abilities. and
The
heal.
Rebel Moon movie is the worst sci-fi I ever see. Why is that? Out of curiosity.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I mean, most of the
Yeah,
people in the
that's
chat seem to be
unbelievable.
enjoying it. So I'm curious to hear why you think it's the worst. It would seem the audience score doesn't agree with you, but you agree with the critics. Why?
I, Because anyone see Mutiny in Space? See that one first, then get back to me.
Oh gosh, yeah, that movie. It's fun though. I
You know
had
what I
fun
mean?
with that. Yeah, I had fun with that movie. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that was fun though. It's fun though.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
As you wish.
I thought that was very interesting how when he reached for her, she pulled away and then slowly let him like actually grab her hand.
Yeah,
Like he's breaking like the wall.
she's
And
opening up slowly to
yeah,
him.
just a little bit, just a little bit.
Are we gonna get some gladiator battles? Yes.
I bet we will in the R-rated cut.
This is Snyder verse fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's Diamond.
Oh.
Took me a while to figure out how to say his name right. My apologies. At least let him finish.
I
He's
know
like,
it's
I
half
haven't even gotten the
done.
head, you
He's
know.
like half done. There's a little bit more. Poor guy.
It's still very dirty.
I love that.
Yeah, because in Star Wars they never show that, but they say that there's a shield there. You just never see it when they pass through in the ships. Oh dang.
Damn. There you go.
That looks beautiful.
I agree. Atomic Kaiju.
Mm.
Yeah, the creature designs are awesome. I know they did a competition where fans could design some of the
Really?
creatures in this universe, and I think 10 were selected. I don't know if they're in the movie though. I haven't seen anything. I'm like, oh, I recall that. It's cool though.
Hey. Ray's giving me Bishop vibes from X-Men
Mm.
Mm.
comics.
I believe the comics are up for pre-order now, Butler. So look out. They're probably going to sell out, man.
Mm.
Go to your local comic book shop.
Really like the face tattoo or war paint
Mm.
Hmm.
because the skin part looks like another tattoo over it.
She's like, what now? What are you doing?
Mm.
Honorable. What say you? Mm.
I do like that a lot, Trevor H. Yeah. Revolution under free will. It's a cool,
Mhm.
it's cool. They really do live by what they're fighting for, and that's what's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this is interesting. They can't.
I like it. If we make a Blood Axe movie, do it. I'd totally be down. If they want to do a spin-off with the Blood Axes, hell yeah. Something that's not just the comics. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to see the origins and the whole nine.
Hmm.
The king's gaze, that eye metaphor again.
Hot damn.
Oof.
I like this guy.
Corey's like, I found my evil dude.
Ugh, that looks terrible.
Damn.
That's awesome shot.
Pure destruction. Yeah, we kind of that atomic bomb. Looks cool.
Wow. Wow.
Green Arrow, man. Why? Really a Batwoman.
Wow.
Right side history of people sometimes means the correct way or the winning way.
Yeah.
I
He had
love
okay.
the way Charlie Hunman played that. The fact
Oh,
that he
I'm
woke
worried
up
about
at
you,
the
buddy.
end.
He had tears in his eyes as he
Yeah.
walked away.
Yeah, but he seems determined in this way, though.
Wow. This is not a good situation. Yes.
She smiles.
Mm.
Taking off his jacket. Oh,
This is not good.
oh shit.
Do it. Yes.
Mm.
Oh my God.
I love the slide.
Wow.
Does he have her gun?
Oh man.
Ooh.
Dang.
Oh man.
Michael Bay, eat your heart out.
Woo.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
I like how the ships look like little hammerheads. Well, not little.
Oh man.
All right, bye.
Woo. Ah, get out of there. Oh no, let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
Oh, damn.
Ah, survive. Damn it. Ah. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Wow.
dang.
Wow. Wow. Damn. Damn. Ah. Ah ha ha. Ah. Ah.
Oof, this is a long way down. If there's a down.
Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh,
She
damn.
kicks major ass, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man. Oh man. Woo. Seen about this, bitch. Oh man.
Ooh.
Damn.
Woo. Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Go girl, that was awesome.
Damn. Whew.
Oh man. She was supposed to protect get Blood Axe home safely, huh?
Man,
She
Yeah.
failed.
I
She
know.
failed all of us.
God darn.
the way Blood Axe was talking there on the speech, though, you kind of foreshadowed that.
Never be,
Think
the
so?
voice of hope
Yeah.
or reason.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Ain't that the truth, Oracle?
Corey and I would know very well. Anytime someone gives the speech, you're like, shit.
Is that why people are afraid to talk? They don't want to be that person.
A passionate speech or wearing a red shirt and you're done so. Mm.
Right?
He's gone in part 2 now.
No.
Yep, he saved everybody.
Wow.
The farmer did it, not one of the warriors, the farmer, just the man.
Hey, I don't want it to happen, I don't want it to happen.
I love that actually. I was like, "Ooh, I love this little piece."
Yeah. I like the city design. I'm getting like
Yes.
a Euro German film mixed with like Japanese and Chinese type of folklore all in one.
Yeah, a farmer defeated the mother world. Love it.
I like these horses.
Oh yeah, they're cool. They're called Iraqis, right? Iraqis. I'm learning the world. I'm so excited.
Yay, Retro.
I would imagine Cora or one of the soldiers would know how to fly. It would seem like something a soldier would know how to do.
Especially of her ranks, right?
Yeah.
There's always a part two. Wow. What the heck? He killed that deer.
It's living in the wild.
He's free.
That was like, what, a 16
He's the
pointer?
7th one that shows up in the end.
All that was missing was a cake. He needed a cake.
Is he still alive? Bad guys are always still alive.
I don't think so.
He's just really badly burnt. What? Toss him in the bath of tank. What the heck?
Mm.
What the heck?
It's like a Demolition Man shot, you know, when they froze him or
Yes,
unfroze him.
absolutely.
Whoa.
Absolutely Demolition Man. Demolition Man slash Neo, the Matrix.
Oh, right.
All
When
the
they're in those
boobs and
little
everything, yeah.
tubs. That's correct.
He's not going to be very happy.
I love this. It's like some sort of embryo almost.
Yeah.
He's
Mm.
in like he's being reborn again.
Yep. Wow.
Brought back from the dead.
I don't think quite yet.
Well, his brain is doing something.
I think in a fraction of a second, though.
Mm.
What?
Now look at
Ooh,
the things
fish.
that are in the ice. I didn't even notice it. Those creatures
They're
on
like
the
big
ice.
dragon koi fish monsters.
Right?
What's up, Tim? At least the Rebel meets Snarka. You will get it. Yep. No campaigning needed. Netflix knows what they're doing.
It's the shortest campaign in history.
Right.
Mm-mm. Now, okay.
Yes, yeah, that's why I think he's still dead. All that happened in like a second. And then
Wow. Oh, oh man. Chills.
there's this sci-fi show called Lex, like I said earlier. They had a little society where it was the brain synapses saved and preserved and of the leaders of this whole
There's
galaxy
the
or
Rebel
whatever.
Moons.
And they could just communicate through
Part
like
two.
all
What?
that.
There
I'm
is.
sorry.
I'm gonna.
It switched to the Scar Giver for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did that for me too to put a reminder set. Then let me see the end credits unless I go back.
Oh man. Wow. Are we watching this part two, Scar Giver?
I turned mine off already, but yeah, if you
Oh,
guys want to, because I already watched. I did a reaction to it that will come out sometime tomorrow.
it's not that long.
What, they have a trailer for it or something?
Yeah, a teaser trailer already.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
have
Does it
that
tell us
lined
when
I
up.
didn't
it
watch
comes
it yet.
out? Does it tell us when it comes out, Trey?
It does, Corey. And guess what day?
May 22nd, February 14th?
No, April 19th, 2024, on Sarah and I's 10-year anniversary. So Zach is blessing my Wonder Wife and I.
Aw.
Dating,
Oh,
not marriage. Yeah,
that's dating, yeah.
dating, yeah. 10 years of being together, I should say.
Hey, congratulations.
Right? When Sarah told me that, I was like, whoa.
Trey, I want to watch this.
You want to watch it?
The Scar Giver.
Then do it. No one's stopping you.
I'm watching it.
Magnificent. I love what everyone is saying. Yeah, watch the teaser now.
Yeah, it's really great.
Freaking
Looks
good.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I backed out. I didn't.
It looks fantastic.
it does. I mean,
Can't wait.
it's truly just like an incredible
Yeah.
film. You know, like I think there's certainly some things not like perfect about it, and the best way I could say is just it looks like there is some footage that was cut out, some backstory, which
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen when you have a 2-hour film and you're trying to introduce an entire universe and a group of characters. Like that's tough to do in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, which is why there's going to be a director's cut, rated R. That's an hour extra of footage. So we all know Zack Snyder, anytime he does a director's cut, it fixes all the issues. What?
How is Blood Axe there?
I think it's a flashback, to be honest with you.
Because we had a lot of flashbacks in this one.
Yeah, there still was a lot of flashbacks for us to get backstories on everybody, but honestly, I would cross my fingers and pray that he does show somehow make it through somehow, but it doesn't look like it. It looked like he died.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that
Mhm.
too.
If anything, we could get like a prequel or something, or I know the fans have been asking for a Blood Axe series, but with him dying, unless there's a clone. He's got, or he's a twin.
Well, we know that's certainly possible in this universe to
Yeah,
have
you never know.
clones. So
You never know.
you know, I mean, maybe, but we are getting the prequel comic series of the Blood Axes, so I'm excited for that. Maybe we'll do a comic book review for you guys, so you're in the
Ooh.
know of the story. But yeah, man, it's a cool film, right? Like, what just general thoughts? What did you think of it? Now seeing it, is this your third time? Retro
Oh, me? Oh, this is my second time.
second
Of
time.
course, I will be seeing it many, many more times. We're just getting introduced to a brand new world. And so for me, this is all doing a lot of stuff that I like. It's got a lot of scenes, a lot of visual scenes, a lot of, musical notes, lots of different, creature designs, scenarios that I particularly love,
Mm.
or have desired to see in film. And some things from my imagination that I can't have come up with some of my stories. I'm like, oh, he did it first. So darn, I wanted to be the
Mm.
first to do that. But it's like I said, it's a brand new world. So I do see there's a lot of areas where things are not completely filled in. I see scenes in which that the director's cut is going to expand upon, definitely. And just like my initial response to this whole thing is, man, I love what I saw, and I can't wait to see more detail about this world. And in rewatches, as we probably already have started to see, there are more things being revealed to us the more we watch it, because Zach likes to stuff his material with lots of little details, and
Mm.
that's going to be the fun, is finding all the little trinkets in there. As far as character development goes, I felt like I got a lot of character development, considering the amount of people we have in this film. I was recently looking at a storyline that was very similar to this, and when you have more than like four people as your protagonist, it really becomes hard to keep track and manage all of these other characters in the story. I have not seen anybody really be able to do it in depth unless it was like a longer series. This for what it was, just a small sample, and then we're gonna get lots more. I, I can't wait. Like I'm excited for this new universe.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it's a great start, right, to something that hopefully is fleshed out. It's like I feel like when Star Wars came out, people didn't know if there was going to be anything else. You
Mhm,
know, it was just that movie.
mhm.
So people were like, "Oh, well, that was really cool." They didn't know it was a start to something. And with Rebel Moon, Netflix has been like full 100% behind Zach. And it's like, yep, not only you guys getting a part one and part two, but you're getting comics, you're getting a video game. So, like, we know there's a universe being built out here. So, there's a little bit of comfort in knowing that, but also kind
Mhm.
of, I feel like that's also giving people a little bit of the criticisms of like, well, like, I need to know more about this. And it's like patience,
It's coming, yeah, it's
yeah.
coming. And look, if it's we're already in, by the second one, you're gonna know for sure if it's if it's a dud, or it's like, oh my god, there were so many things that were set up and then disappointed. I'm watching people saying, oh, there were so many missed opportunities, and I'm like, I understand what you mean by that, but we don't know what part 2 is yet. We can't make that complete judgment until we see part 2. And then you can say, I think it'd be fair to say, hey, there's some missing stuff from this.
Yeah. And to kind of just add on to that before we go to Koj, we know, as Carrie Kelly says, Zack always sets up and delivers. With what we saw
Eventually, yeah.
in the DCEU with his
Mhm.
Snyderverse films, each film he was setting something up. There was an Easter egg that people are like, well, where's that going? That's a plot hole there. And then all of a sudden you would see this, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and you're like, oh, okay, that's where he was going with that. That's what he was
Mhm.
leading to.
Yeah.
So he has a grand plan in place that he clearly knows the direction where he's going. And I think the beauty of it this time is we don't have to worry about someone like Warner Brothers,
Mhm.
that is getting in his way. That is, are they going to support him? Are they going to let him do it? Netflix is like, go have fun, man.
Yeah.
And
It's already said and done. We don't
Yeah.
have to worry about, oh, are the critics going to like this? What kind of score is this going to get? It's
Yeah.
too bad. Like, your low scores aren't going to affect this movie. It's already said and done. We already getting a part 2. You can't it's already in the bag. And that's also, like, I think a little bit of a frustration for a lot of people. They're like, well, what if we don't like it? Why are we getting a part 2? Look, it's Netflix. They've got a million other projects going on, and you're gonna get, if you're so upset that Netflix is investing a lot of time on this one movie, they've got tons of other movies that are in the bag that you can watch. This is only a bonus for the people who like this stuff, and that is on happen to be Netflix subscribers. So don't worry, it's no skin off your back.
Great points all around, Retro. Koj, my man, general thoughts about Rebel Moon.
Oh, I loved it. Really, it's like, first off, it's a two-parter. So with the world building he's doing and the pace he's going, I think it's fine. I do feel like things are missing. It feels like it is a Snyder cut toned down. So we're just gonna get more breathing room, and when we get that extended director's rated R cut or whatever. But I think it's fine with how they it's fine because it is a two-parter. And just like if you see Lord of the Rings going in, it's 3 of them. So there's a certain pace and introduction that they have to do first.
Mhm.
So if it's meant to be a single story experience, like a single movie, then there's a specific 5-part arc that is honored a different way. But if it's a part of series, they handle the 5-part story arc a little bit differently. So I think he's given us plenty of breathing room for that. Since it is a big world with expansions, they could tell stories from the past. We could be introduced to more characters.
Mhm.
So, I'm okay. I mean, certain characters will live and die in these adventures. That's with any epic story. And I don't think it's a loss with, any characters betraying or turn back or didn't make it out. There's going to be a whole plethora of characters coming through with this, because this is the whole world. It's not just 1 or 2 characters. So it's just the beginning, and I think it's going to be great. So yeah, when you said Retro, you have to wait till part 2 to see the whole thing, whole picture. I agree, that makes sense, because this is part of another film. It's not just one. Where Star Wars, it was setting up a lot of stuff, but it was treated like one film, because I don't know if he knew he was going to get a second one, but he had planned it anyway.
George Lucas really didn't,
Mhm.
So when you don't have a guarantee of continuation, you put a certain amount of eggs in the basket. But when there is a continuation, you probably don't have to put too many eggs in the basket, because they're coming back with the rest of it. So I think he handled it well. It's a great story. It's awesome. It's a great sci-fi, fantasy, folklore, epic JRPG by Zack Snyder. I see it.
No, yeah. And I think a lot of people are saying they loved the Lord of the Rings reference, and you're exactly right. Like, Fellowship of the Ring doesn't end in a way where it's like we could just end there and we survived, right? Like the heroes won. No, we still have to get the ring to Mordor. And it was brilliant, I think, on Zack's part, or whoever encouraged to title it the way they did, my guess is Zach, to call it part 1, because they're being completely honest that this isn't a fully realized idea. It's if they just called it Rebel Moon, then I would be kind of like,
Yeah.
if this is your full arc, it's not my favorite, right?
Yeah.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad at all. But I think if we knew this was it, I'd be like, I wish we had more. And maybe that's a good thing sometimes, right? Because it pushes you to get more out of it. But the fact that we know a part 2 is coming out, and honestly, there's not a long wait. It's coming out in April.
I know.
It's a
Can't wait. That's
wonderful
gonna be
thing.
amazing.
Super Bro, your general thoughts about Rebel Moon at part 1, A Child of Fire.
Dude, this was amazing. I absolutely enjoyed this movie. This was my first time seeing it, and I just remember like scanning like the entire TV and just like, oh my God, there's so much stuff to look at. The shots were beautiful. The music was fantastic. Excuse me. The creatures and animals and characters were amazing. Really neat to see. I loved the spaceships and the fighter jets that were there and everything like that. That was so cool to see. But I think the biggest thing that meant the most to me is, man, this was such like a breath of fresh air. This was a brand new spanking content. You know, we've been living in a world where it's been nonstop, like remakes, repeats, just add-on sequels and everything like that. And we're like, for the first time in a long time, we're getting brand new lore, brand new characters, brand new stories, brand new world building, brand new everything. And that's exciting. I can't wait to see what a rated R / additional hour cut can make of Rebel Moon Part 1. But knowing that there's going to be a Rebel Moon Part 2, like you said, Trey, we already know that it's going to be sweet. You know, we're there's a back half to this. We just hit the front half. Now we need to see the back half, and I guarantee there's probably going to be a Snyder cut for part 2 as well, and that's exciting. I think that's the biggest thing that I got from Rebel Moon, the excitement, the seeing the new things and everything, that the potential of what this can possibly be is exciting. And to finally be seeing it with Netflix and knowing how much they've bought into this mission and bought into the story and bought into the idea of it, that it makes it even grander, because, there's no worry about, part 2 coming out, because we have part 2 coming out. We already know the date. There's games, there's comic books, there's so much stuff that they can build on, that this is just the stepping stone. And for the stepping stone to hit as hard as it did with a brand new story, brand new content, I'm getting, man. This was exciting.
Yeah, man. I completely agree. And I love Zadig. I think that's Zadig. Hopefully if I said your name correctly. But first off, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. I think this is your first time. But as he says here, I feel the second part, it's a bit too far for 2 butts. See, even Zadig is like, man, I just want it now. Give me part 2. I like that. But as he does say, it would be better, but we'll have the extended cut in between. Yes, we are getting the R-rated cut at some point in between that. And honestly, it's a smart move. You get the double the views. For Zack Snyder fans, we're always about the director's cut, so we're going to watch it again. It's like getting guaranteed views with knowing that there's going to be a director's cut. You're going to have the more family-friendly version that you can get your kids to watch, essentially. I mean, this one, I would say maybe not young kids, but like teenagers, 12 and up kind of thing. Like, you could easily have them watch this film and it'd be okay.
Yeah.
But like the R-rated cut, Zach is going to go all out. It's going to be like 300 in space, I just think,
is everybody going to just be covered in blood?
well, as Zach kept saying, it's like sexy, it's bloody, so I mean, I'm assuming that orgy scene in the beginning will probably will get some explicit
I
stuff
was
in
even
there.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think it'd be like that.
Like I said, I think it's gonna be Game of Thrones in space kind of thing.
Well,
You know,
you got to think, 300. There was, some frisky
there
stuff
was.
going
I mean,
on
we
as
know
well.
Zach's not afraid of a sex scene, an explicit thing going on.
Oh boy.
And hell, even George Lucas wasn't too afraid of it with the slave Leia. That was very risque for that time. But it's just great stuff going on. As if he says, Rebel Moon as its own theme feels really refreshing. I agree.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
nice to have. I mean, look at Hollywood nowadays, guys. Hollywood just reboots the same franchise over and over again.
Yes.
Whether it's Jurassic Park, Star Wars, the Marvel. How many times have we had Spider-Man? How many times have we had Batman? I'm a huge Batman fan, but how many times are we going to redo Batman? They just keep redoing franchises because they know it's IP that people know and that is going to drive them to the audience. With something like Rebel Moon, it's refreshing. Yes, there's inspirations of probably other sci-fi and classic films that you have seen, but every movie is inspired by something, just like we talked about early. And I think it's just, like Corey said, refreshing. It's a new franchise that we don't know everything about it. We're learning about these characters, and we have the trust of Netflix and Zack Snyder that they're already pumping out comics, a second movie, director's cuts, the video game that's going to be coming out, a board game. I know there's a little bit of a lawsuit going on with it, but like it's packed with expansive world building, and that's what's awesome about it. Absolutely. As Butler says, Rebel Moon is going to be a huge franchise for this generation. I agree. The world building in this film is just top notch. Tim Talk says, so out of 10, what is your number? Not going to give that yet.
Yeah.
Not going to give that yet, Tim. We're going to do a breakdown, a rating a little bit later, but
Yeah, it's a
We'll
tough
see.
one.
It is going to be a high number for me for sure.
Yeah, and I think it'll be even higher for me if I like the part 2, if I like really adore it, or if it's a letdown, then it'll be maybe less, but than what I have now. But it's somewhere like around an 8-ish if I was to grade it now, 8, maybe pushing 9, but like if once I see the second part, I'll know if it's really, really good. Because it's like it's cool to set up this stuff, but do you follow through? And typically, we know that Zack Snyder has done that in the past, where it takes a couple movies to get to where that ultimate place where you're like, wow, this is genius. But like I don't know, like if we see part 2 and it's like really, really good and also makes you thirsty for more, then that might be that, this might get a 10, so I think it has to play out together as a team, because it is a part 1 and 2. I felt the same way about Dune. I mean, I was extremely impressed with Dune, and really wanted to, seeing part 2 is going to determine if part 1 was absolutely brilliant, or was it like a shot in the dark, or was it good luck or something.
Yeah. I think people will be surprised by my score when I do give it.
Trey's going low.
Ooh.
Am I? Maybe Corey, I'm going extremely high.
I think
know.
9.9.
You know what? I'm thinking you're thinking 7 too, because you know that the extended cut's going to bring more, so you want to have room to give it up for that.
So it depends. Like, so if you grade the extended cut, you can't even grade. Yeah, you can't grade any of this until you see the extended cut.
When Trey scores things, he likes to leave room if things get better, and we already know things are going to get better because we're going to get an extended cut. So that's why I was like, oh, my score is going to be kind of crazy. You guys aren't going to never guess it. And boom, I just called your score. We're going to clip this, and when we hear it next week, he's going to obviously change it by like 1 point. You know, it's going to be like a 7-3, 7-4 now, but putting money in the banks, we're in the 7 area.
Corey thinks I'm in the 7s. Okay. What if I'm in the 6s, Corey? What if I'm in the 8s?
That's possible. It's possible.
I can't wait that
You're not doing that low, bro.
happy.
There's no way.
I'm so happy that it's going to be here in April, which is going to be here before you know it. It's going to be here way before you know it, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, one thing I will say is, which is a typical Zack thing, watching it the second time, I enjoyed it even a little bit more.
I knew that. I knew you were gonna say
Oh
that.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You know, and I think it's because I was able to kind of focus on some of the things I noticed the first time and kind of hone in on some of those details. All I can say is Zack is on to something with this one, and it's cool to see a new IP flesh out before us, you know,
Yeah.
with nothing to like. With Godzilla, right? When we do these Monarch Legacy of Monsters watch parties, and like with Star Wars and Halo, the IP was already established, right? We already had Halo games. We already had Godzilla. We have the Monsterverse. So I have an idea of what to expect because I know that universe. This is all new. So it's really exciting because I have no expectations. I have no guesses. I do now after seeing this movie. I have a theory.
Yes.
Something.
People want to know your theory, Trey.
People want to know who's really. Oh,
yeah. Are you going to make us wait for that too?
I'm working on the video. I was going to record it today, but I wasn't feeling well. I'll do it tomorrow, I promise. But
Jesus, man.
My hint to my theory is she's alive.
She's alive.
She's alive. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think I know who.
Armada.
Isn't that Hamadra or Hamadra?
It's Hamada. I think it's Hamada. She's alive.
I'm okay with that.
Well, I was thinking too that this movie, if it is not the thing that becomes completely mainstream, or it's something that people are loving, we always have the niche audience of the cult classic, and I think the nuance of that, like a cult classic, there are people specifically looking for this kind of wonderful story. And the princess is alive. Oh yeah, there's like 5 theories onto who she is, but the strongest one right now I won't mention. I'll let you have your I'll let you, but yeah, there is that's one that's kind of like right in your face, actually, so to speak.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because when the first time I saw it, I immediately looked at Sarah, and it was like in the beginning of the movie where I was just like, "Oh, this is that," and she kind of goes, "What?" And I was like, "Trust me, like they're setting this up."
Yeah.
And I didn't see like anyone talk about it after the movie, but I will say I'm starting to see, as I mentioned, when people started doing their second and third viewings, I'm seeing a lot of people be like, "Oh, there's something going on here." So unfortunately, I didn't get the video out soon enough to be able to claim it that I was the original. But
I don't see why you can't still cover it. I think it would be great. But I mean, there are so many clues. After seeing it the second time, I'm like, oh my God, look at it. It's right there. It's really, and I didn't want to say anything because there's I didn't want to stop people from enjoying the film who are seeing it for the first time and would not know what I was talking about. But yeah, as a cult classic, this film has, if people are not into it and they just don't feel like, hey, this is not the kind of thing that we want right now, it will only grow and develop and get, bigger and bigger as more people see it, because that's what cult classics do. But also, this, if it's not, and it's actually meets a bigger audience, could be really, really exciting for sci-fi in general because, uh, you know, uh, Star Wars is great and everything, but it's got a certain kind of, a completely different group of, um, it's doing something different right now than what a lot of people really kind of want it to do.
Yeah,
And not that
it's
we
still
were
trying to
looking,
find its footing.
yeah, and it's also like going to the store and ordering up a something you want, like burgers, or do you want a um, a fancy dish? There's so many different things that you can get from Star Wars. Whereas this is one story right now that has got a firm vision. It's very, very good, and I'm loving that strong vision, that Zack has, and he's just, smeared himself all over it. It's great, and I do love it. I love it. I love it.
I agree, and that's the cool part, right? We have essentially, not only is it's not to really compare it, but like imagine Kevin Feige at the beginning of the Marvel thing having like complete control of building the MCU at the beginning, not having to worry about budget, Disney, having their say, or even the IPs being in different place. Netflix has basically given Zack Snyder ripping the chains off, giving him freedom to go. And he's being smart, right? The budget, I think, was actually fairly good compared to all of his other films that people have complained about in the past with DC. Is that not because he films both films back to back, and kind of keep it intimate with sets and some of the deals he made with California for their
Oh, really?
reimbursement. Like, he was able to keep the budget pretty low compared to previous films. So Netflix he's being smart about this for sure, and it's good to have kind of the captain of the ship who's leading the charge throughout this and having his hands in the IP, and really Netflix just completely 100% trusting him. So it's very exciting. Absolutely. Guys, first off, before I start to wrap up tonight, is there anything else someone wants to add before we go around asking what's going on each other's channels?
No, I think I talked a lot during that film. Sorry.
Okay, Retro, what do you got coming up on your channel, girl?
Well, I'm just doing so much. Tomorrow I will be doing a watch party for A Christmas Story, which is going to be so much fun. I love that movie. And if you guys have some time tonight, go check out my channel. I do have you can watch the replay of a live stream I did earlier today, going through all of my favorite um, Christmas store movies, and it's a very long list. I had a lot to say, and we had a great time.
I can't wait to watch that, by the way.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, it's
great.
great. Oh my God, it's so great. I'm actually gonna be doing a special stream on Christmas Eve evening, and that's just a chill stream to hang out with everyone for Christmas Eve before the big day of opening up presents on Christmas Day. And then I will be doing a lot more live streams on Wednesdays. We do live streams on Fridays and Saturdays. So that's what I do. I have some retro reviews coming up soon as well. And thank you, Oracle Clock Tower, for the congratulations on 7K. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that.
That's huge. Congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, guys. You guys are so sweet.
It made me so happy to see you finally hit that number. She should be at 10K. Replay crew, if you're watching this, you guys need to click on the link and go find Retro Nerd Girl's channel and subscribe to her, because she is absolutely phenomenal. We love Retro. I love her show. She's one of my favorite content creators. And it always makes me so happy when we have you on the show. And look at that background. This is perfect for Rebel Moon.
Oh, yeah, yes, it is.
Like, in straight-
Charlie Hunnam is right over there.
You kept his
Wait,
body.
Did you say Charlie Hunman is right
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah,
Get
he's
rid of
right
him
over there.
quickly. Traitor.
Oh, man.
My man Koj, what do you got going on your show, buddy?
Hey, just the usual stuff, you know. I got my video game content, my thoughts on stuff in the world, my own ideas of things going on, and our Super Sentai watch party coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. And that's with you guys, the Bad Channel, if you people who do not know. So yeah, it's fun. Come by, check it out. It's random when I post stuff. I'm really trying to get a schedule, so hang in there. But until then, definitely hit the bell so you don't miss it, because my stuff's random. But yeah, be happy to see you there. Thank you, Qatar, for subscribing. I saw you. Appreciate it.
Oh, sweet. I love Qatar. I didn't know you haven't subscribed to Koj yet. You won't be
Oh, he
disappointed,
has.
man.
He's good.
Oh, he has?
saw it.
Okay. Yeah, dude, you'll
fun
love it. I'm so excited for that Super Sentai. Just watching all those episodes, man. It's been a great time. That I just can't wait for you guys to be a part of it too. So make sure you subscribe to our boy Coach and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of his episodes, especially Snyder Cut Fighters. It's always so much fun. Corey, we lost last match. I blame you.
You blame me.
I blame you.
Wild.
You were the first one out.
It was a war. It was a war.
It was. But guys, I just want to say so much. Thank you to everyone in the chat who hung out with us. Everyone who did a super chat. I think it was Trevor H, Bat Dan, Rock Talks, right, Corey?
Yeah. I have it scrolling on the bottom for you.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, see, there. Look at Corey. Corey's on fire today. It really means a lot that you guys support our channel. Replay crew, leave a comment. Tell us who your favorite character is. Maybe even everyone after the end of the show, when the comment section actually pops up, do hashtag Rebel Moon and let us know who your favorite character of this new franchise is so far. I'd love to hear from you guys. But thank you so much.
Can't wait to
for
see
hanging out
everybody
with us.
say Admiral Atticus.
Corey, you and your
Nemesis
evil
for me.
people, man. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate you. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I'm your host, Trey, with Super Bro Corey, Retro Nerd Girl, and Koj. And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Were you going to talk about this real quick, TJ?
Oh, I
wow.
totally spaced. See, this is why we have Super Bro Corey. As always, we're going to continue our Saturday breakdowns of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Episode 7. Will the real May please stand up? It was a very interesting episode. Some
You're
great
welcome.
things, some really weird things that we'd love to talk to you guys about. But it's going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, an hour earlier than usual. So make sure you guys hit your notification bells right after this show. It's ready to go for you guys to hit that notification so you don't miss it. We'd love to see you guys there and have a wonderful night. If we don't see you until then, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, be good to each other, say you love your parents, your family, your friends, check up in on them. American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, always important for mental health, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. Keep watching Rebel Moon, make it the biggest film on Netflix of all time. Just for the hell of it. Why not? Let the rebellion start on Netflix. But guys, thank you so much. Once again, your host, Trey, Super Bro Corey, Retro Nerd Girl, Koj. And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Same bad time.
Same bad channel. See you later, guys.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one, Mary.